And other members are comfortable because, yeah, well, I'm not going to talk about benefits that comes with it. So Honorable Chair, members, you'll forgive me, but I feel that these things that we've put on this statement is just a tip of the iceberg. Go to the media tomorrow, honorable member, and say things again. I'm going to come with another evidence. Yes, my submission.
You must have watched the video of KwaZulu-Natal Police Commissioner Lieutenant General Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi speaking before Parliament's Ad Hoc Committee. His warning was firm and deliberate. If you go to the media tomorrow and say things again, honorable member, I will come back with more evidence. That moment was more than a rebuke, it was a clear signal that the crisis within South Africa's police intelligence structures is serious and escalating. Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today we're diving into one of the most dramatic developments in South African policing and politics, the Commissioner's explosive statements and his call for a total shutdown of the Crime Intelligence Division. What he revealed, and hinted at, has left both Parliament and the public asking how deep the rot really goes. Before we start, remember to like, subscribe, and comment below. You'll want to follow this story closely. It is shaping up to be a major turning point for law enforcement in the country. During his appearance, Mkhwanazi stated that the entire crime intelligence unit must be dismantled and rebuilt. He described the division as so compromised that even committed officers are trapped in a system riddled with corruption and political interference. According to him, trying to reform the existing structure is futile. His words were sharp, but in the context of years of allegations against the unit, they carry weight. Crime intelligence is not just another branch of SAPS. It is meant to be the country's primary tool against organized crime, terrorism, and corruption. In theory, it should be the sharpest weapon in law enforcement. In practice, it has long been accused of being a hub for leaks, political manipulation, and mismanagement of funds. Whistleblowers have repeatedly reported interference and sabotage, yet reforms have been slow, leaving the unit's credibility in tatters. Mkhwanazi also targeted members of Parliament, warning them against leaking confidential information to the media. He stated that any attempts to twist his testimony would be met with further evidence from his side. The implication is clear, the information he has already shared is only the beginning. Behind his calm tone lies a hint of frustration and a warning that the status quo cannot continue. The significance of his statements becomes clearer when considering past controversies. Crime intelligence has previously been accused of using its mandate to spy on political rivals and journalists, diverting resources from crime prevention. Reports of slush funds, political manipulation, and selective investigations have undermined public trust in the unit. Commissioner Mkhwanazi's demand for a complete overhaul signals that the dysfunction is more extensive than previously acknowledged. Timing is critical. South Africa faces growing public concern over crime, political violence, and the apparent inability of police to respond effectively. In KwaZulu-Natal, criminal activity and factional conflicts have raised urgent questions about intelligence effectiveness. Mkhwanazi's call for reform is a response to this broader crisis. The system cannot protect citizens when it is compromised from within. There are also practical challenges. Firing everyone in a sensitive intelligence unit risks operational paralysis. Rebuilding requires personnel with expertise, security clearance, and trustworthiness. Resistance from within is likely, as officers with political connections or those implicated in misconduct may attempt to block reforms. Still, Mkhwanazi's history suggests he is willing to confront these challenges head-on. He is no stranger to controversy. Acting as National Police Commissioner in 2012 after Becky Seal's suspension, Mkhwanazi built a reputation for directness and for challenging political interference in policing. His warning to Parliament is consistent with his approach. He prioritizes accountability and integrity over political convenience. This makes his call for action both credible and potentially dangerous for those who benefit from the current system. Observers also note a political dimension. Intelligence structures have long been used as tools for factional battles within the ANC and other parties. By exposing the need for a clean slate, Mkhwanazi may be preparing to reveal networks that have influenced crime intelligence for years. If so, the repercussions could extend beyond SAPS to political offices, private interests, and even media narratives. His statements place pressure on Police Minister Senzo Mchunu and President Cyril Ramaphosa to act. South Africans have witnessed previous reform attempts stall, leaving corruption unchecked. This time, however, Mkhwanazi's explicit warning suggests that delay could be more damaging, as he appears ready to escalate revelations if ignored. The public dimension is striking. Citizens are frustrated with rising crime, political assassinations, and perceived impunity. The image of a police general confronting MPs in parliament reflects both the seriousness of the problem and the desperation for accountability. It's unusual, tense, and almost cinematic, but it is real. What comes next remains uncertain. If Mkhwanazi releases further evidence, the fallout could expose internal political manipulation, criminal infiltration, and the failure of oversight mechanisms. His warning that what we've seen is only the tip of the iceberg suggests the months ahead could be defining for South Africa's policing and political accountability. The larger question is one every South African should consider: who monitors the monitors? Crime intelligence is supposed to protect the public, but when the unit itself is compromised, trust erodes, and citizens are left vulnerable. Mkhwanazi's proposed reforms are not optional, they are essential to restoring credibility. Thanks for watching. Let us know in the comments what you think. Is Lieutenant General Mkhwanazi the reformer South Africa needs, or is he taking on too much at once? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates on South African politics, law enforcement, and accountability. See you next time.